In this video, we will look at dividing a whole number by a decimal number using base 10 grids. The focus of this standard is using models, drawings, and strategies based on place value to compute problems. The work shown here should come after students have worked with more concrete models to divide a whole number by a decimal, such as using base 10 pieces and manipulating those to solve, and even using a base 10 shorthand drawing. So let's take a look at dividing 4 by 80 hundredths using base 10 grids. We'll begin by estimating so that we can check the reasonableness of our answer in the end. For my estimate, I'm going to leave 4 wholes as it is, and I know that 80 hundredths is close to 1 whole, and I know that 4 divided by 1 would be 4. So this lets me know that our answer will be around 4. However, I know that I am not dividing 4 into groups of 1, but rather into groups of 80 hundredths or 8 tenths. I know that there's going to be more than 4 groups of 80 hundredths in 4 wholes, so I expect that my answer will be close to 4, but actually a little bit more than 4. So to begin to solve, I'm going to go ahead and shade in the dividend. I'm going to shade in the 4 wholes, since that is the amount that needs to be divided into groups of 80 hundredths. Since we know that 80 hundredths is equivalent to 8 tenths, that's what I'm going to work with as I start to solve on these grids. So again, I'm figuring out how many groups of 80 hundredths or 8 tenths are there in 4 wholes. So I'm going to begin by shading in a group of 8 tenths. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I circle this here, I'd have one group of 8 tenths. Now I notice that I have a lot more tenths in these 4 wholes, so I'm going to go ahead and circle another group of 8 tenths. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll go ahead and circle a second group of 8 tenths or 80 hundredths. So that's group 2. I see that I still have plenty more. I can continue to circle groups of 8 tenths. So I see I have 1, 2, 3, 4 here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 more would give me another group of 8 tenths or 80 hundredths. And I have enough I can continue going here. So let's see, I need another group of 8 tenths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So my fourth group of 8 tenths starts here and then finishes here. So that's 4 groups of 80 hundredths so far. And I can see that I have exactly 8 tenths or 80 hundredths left here. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can go ahead and circle that last group of 8 tenths. And I can see that I have made 5 groups. So again, what this division expression means is how many groups of 80 hundredths were there in 4 wholes? And we can see here that there were 5 groups. So that lets me know that 4 divided by 80 hundredths is equal to 5. This is reasonable for a couple of reasons. When we estimated, we knew that our answer would be around 4, but a little more than 4, and that's true about 5. Also, we know that our quotient should be larger than our dividend, since we were splitting our dividend into an amount that was less than 1 whole. We were finding groups of just 80 hundredths, so we're going to have more than just 4 groups of 80 hundredths in 4 wholes. So again, this is how we can divide a whole number by a decimal using base 10 grids.